How's it going, guys? Before the video starts, I do have a quick question for you. How much do you procrastinate during any given day? If the answer for you is a lot, I'll be honest, I was the same exact way. My morning routine a while ago used to consist of just waking up in the morning and watching educational videos, which is just YouTube filler content, things like that. I do apologize. It's super windy, but I wanted to sit outside because it's also so warm. But yeah, every morning I would wake up and watch educational videos, thinking they were, helping me in some way, but they were actually doing more harm than good. So I just wanted to show you guys the 3 easy steps I took to minimize my procrastination. It isn't perfect, but if I can help you guys in somehow and help you guys accomplish 10 times more like I did, I think that'd be very, very beneficial. So the first step I took to actually minimize my procrastination almost completely was self-discipline. Before I was making YouTube videos, doing all these things, I played video games. Back in 2020, I'd say a pretty avid gamer. I would game a lot. And I didn't have any ambition to do anything. It felt like there's a truck going by right now, so just bear with me here, bear with me. It wasn't until I started going to the gym that I started to develop a little bit of self-discipline here and there. And also once I started doing kickboxing, every night I did become a little bit more self-disciplined. So you need to find something that that makes you do self-discipline. I was wearing the glasses because I actually got a black eye the other night ago from doing it, so I was just kind of covering it right there. But yeah, 2 years ago, back in 2020, I started going to the gym, and it seriously changed my life. And I'm in a better direction now by going to the gym. Basically, the framework that helped me achieve this was just focusing on the activities that I did every day instead of the goal. So maybe for you, you want to achieve something, right? Say for me, I want like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Instead of focusing on the goal, I want 1,000 subscribers, or going to the gym, I want the aesthetic body. You focus on the activities every single day to reach that goal. So that'd be going to the gym for an hour a day, or making a video, for every single day, even though you don't want to. The day-to-day actions of what you do helps you eventually achieve the goal that you want. So the explanation that really helped me for this is when there's something that you need to do that you don't want to do, but you still do it anyway, that is self-discipline. There's nights I don't want to do kickboxing, because I'll end up with this, and I've had this for like 4 days now. So, or like going to the gym. If you don't want to go to the gym, but you go to the gym anyway, that is self-discipline. But you can't really win with self-discipline alone. So this leads me into step number 2, which is replacing distractions. And I got a question for you real quick. If you were to sit in a room with only a candle and a match, and you needed to watch that candle burn all the way down, how many of you would honestly sit there and watch it? Or how many of you would be looking around, finding other stuff, other things to do? Not very many of you. And I'm the same way. I don't think I would do that either. And there was a story I heard actually a while back, and I wrote it down here in my little script here. Andrew Carnegie, right? He created, I don't know the company name, but the steel company back in like the early 1900s. One of the richest guys in America, right? And so he got so rich so quickly that he was actually brought into the U.S. Senate, and they were going to question him, right? Because they thought something was going on. And one of these senators asked him, they said, "How did you get so rich so quickly?" And maybe he was kidding, maybe he was serious, but what he said was, he simply said, "The reason I am so rich is because I can simply keep my mind focused on something for 5 minutes at a stretch." Now this is something most people don't do. We live in such a distraction-filled, I don't want to say TikTok, but TikTok, YouTube Shorts type of world. It's quick videos, quick things. And the reason people get attached to these type of things is because they don't have self-discipline. That goes into step 1. So step 1, find self-discipline. Do something to become self-disciplined. Step number 2, replace distractions in your life. And how do you go about that? What do you need to replace the distractions with? Well, my biggest distraction, it might be yours too, is just watching YouTube, watching random YouTube videos, things that don't help me. It's not helpful to watch YouTube all day. So what can I do instead? I heard this from a YouTuber, and I can't remember the guy's name, but it was a great video. He said, whenever he finds himself on YouTube, which now I find myself looking on YouTube to look up something important, or I'll explain in the third step on what to do if you struggle with the same thing I struggle with. When you find yourself on YouTube, you just say to yourself, I'm glad I'm not someone who wastes their time on YouTube. I'm glad I use my time wisely and for productive tasks. And then you close YouTube. You say that in your brain, you reaffirm your actions, and then you stop doing the bad habit. And I'll explain this in step 3. I might be getting a little ahead of myself here. This isn't just power alone. You need to replace distractions, not just put them out of reach. You know what I mean? You can't just put the cookie jar on top of the fridge, because somehow you're gonna find a way to get up there and grab it, because you can still see it. So the best method I've found in my life to replace my distraction of using my phone, watching YouTube, and I'm gonna say it, this is the greatest thing I think that has ever happened to me, ever, in my entire life. The thing I replace with my distraction of watching YouTube and on my phone is reading books. Now think about all the other steps that we just did. Self-discipline, replacing distractions, and step 3, which I'm gonna talk about, reading books. The ability to just sit down and delay gratification, not watch TikTok, not watch YouTube shorts, just sit down and read a book. It's brought me the most benefit, I think, in getting my work done, because I'm not looking for the next high, the next TikTok, the next YouTube short-term gratification. I'm looking for that long-term gratification, and books are a great way to do it. So why do I think this works? Oh my God, it's so windy. The umbrella was just flying away. It just picked up and was just about to fly away. So I'm gonna step on it real quick, and then after I record this, I'm gonna take it down because it's getting way too windy out here. But why do I think this works? When you repeat self-reinforcing ideas to yourself, like, I'm a loser, or I'm no good, you're just training your brain to accept that type of stuff. And that's pretty normal self-improvement type of talk, right? But if you want to get into more to like a business talk, Robert Kiyosaki says, your brain is your biggest asset. This is your biggest asset, but it can also be, your biggest liability if you say things like that. So if you train your brain to accept good ideas, like, I can get stuff done, I don't have to give in to this short-term stuff, or in my case, I'm not the type of person who wastes time on YouTube. It can benefit you to the fullest extent. So I found that to really help. And step number 3 is taking action. Pretty self-explanatory. You've probably heard this a million times. But inaction brings doubt and fear, right? But action brings courage and confidence. So if there's something you want to do and you're not taking action on it, no matter how bad it might be, like this video, no matter how bad it might be, you just need to take action on it. I started this channel on January 1st, 2022 of last year. And on that day, last year in January, I told myself I would have 10,000 subscribers by January 1st, 2023. You want to know how many videos I made last year? I made 5 videos, only 5. My inaction to make a decision, I'm like, I need to make this type of video and this type of video, and I need to make it, I don't know my niche and things like that. My inaction to make a decision literally led to me making no decision, and therefore making no progress. And I really, truly regret that. So the framework that I've applied to, repeat this process indefinitely is the cone of learning. It's from Rich Dad Poor Dad, from Robert Kiyosaki. The cone of learning is a cone that shows, I'll probably put a picture on the screen, but if you take action before learning about something, you will learn it 10 times faster. Like, there's reading is on there, there's listening to a lecture about how to learn, there's watching a YouTube video, there's actually doing the thing, and it's a cone. The top thing, the best thing is actually doing the thing, right? I could have thought about YouTube all year, and I got no video done, but I could be like the expert, the YouTube expert, but I haven't even made a video, you know what I mean? So the guy making the video that's terrible is doing better than the guy that makes no video. If you're trying to get a YouTube channel, right? You'll learn just 10 times faster about doing the thing than if you watched a video or read a book about the exact same thing. So these are the 3 steps, honestly, that I found that really helped. Hopefully in the next video you'll see me without this black eye. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you got some value out of this video.